Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you'll have seen by the title and thumbnail, we're doing another challenge, and this time, instead of 500s versus the modern day MotoGPs, I thought I'd try 990s versus the modern day GPs. So we're actually playing on the 2004 Yamaha today. Hopefully it'll show it on screen in a second. It should show us playing as Valentino Rossi from 2004, so there's no AI sort of benchmark myself against, so it's a little bit different to the previous one. Obviously we had to try and beat Rainy, but this time I'm just going to see how far up the grid I can get on this bike. Right, so there's a Rossi at the front and a Rossi at the back. Could be quite interesting here. Lights out, away we go. We don't quite get the launch they get, do we? Hopefully we can make it up. I picked Assen because obviously it's mainly a rider skill track, so we can perhaps make it up a bit. Behind Eichel Lecuona. We'll cut at the inside of quite a few of the riders. It's Alex Marquez at the inside of Marquez. Oh, we've just kind of bashed him. Right to 19th, 18th place. We're running a little bit wide here. He's trying to cut back underneath. We're looking at Strubben. Oh, Marquez cut across the front of us. We've kind of gone into him a little bit again. So we're 18th place. So we've not made up a massive amount of places. But obviously, like I said, this track is mainly rider skill. Oh, what was the AI went very wide there. I think it might have been Rins on the Suzuki, or maybe Mir. I saw a Suzuki run wide, but Mir did drop that through the order a little bit, so it would make sense. We're actually not too far off. Obviously, it's not as bad as the 500. We don't lose quite nearly as much on the straight. Obviously, 900cc, well, 990cc is only about 10cc off what they have now, but obviously the less refined engines as well, so much older, so we are going to be lacking a bit of horsepower. The chassis is not going to be quite as good as well, obviously, but hopefully we can still make a race of it. So around the outside of Bagnaia we go, so up to 17th place now. If we can get in the points, that'd be quite nice. I'd try and go for a top 10 there if I can, although the AI are not great at Assen, so considering we've only got up to 17th on the first lap, it's not fantastic as we go towards, well, into the last chicane, the Gert Timmer chicane, flicking the bike over, trying to get the good exit. We've got the good exit compared to Binder. We've passed Binder now. Can we get some slipstream off Smith to try and have an attack on Oliveira in front, hitting the brakes around the outside? I thought Smith was going to go past Oliveira, that's why I said have an attack on Oliveira, but he didn't. We've gone past Smith now, so we are actually going to attack Oliveira. We're having a look at the inside, but we couldn't quite make that. That's where it cost us quite a bit. Smith has just locked the front on the inside there. How he hasn't crashed, I will not know. Still trying to force his way through. Oh, couple going wide at Strubben. Oliveira and Mir. Wonder if Mir will do what he did at the previous lap in this right-left. Still trying to go through the pack. The tyres are going off a little bit. But we just lose quite a lot of speed on the straights. And to be honest, we're actually losing more through the corners than I thought we would. The bike just does not turn as well as the modern day bikes, so you can't quite get the turn in to carry the speed through the corners. Obviously, Assen is really a track you want to be comfortable with your bike at. So, oh, I think Smith has almost hit us there. Yeah, Marquez has gone past him. So Alex Marquez is not having a good race here. We lost the front totally there. In fact, the front tyre is very, very cold. So you can tell, obviously, the chassis is not pushing the front tyre into the ground very much. This bike is probably also a little bit heavier than these prototypes, probably less carbon fibre on the bike, things like that. We go into the last chicane. We're trying to make up the ground where we can, but I'm also trying not to pick up a penalty. We messed up the exit of the chicane by carrying too much speed in. 2.7 seconds off Valentino there, but Marquez is in the lead. We've sort of made it stick to the first corner there, but I'm guessing Alex Marquez will be definitely looking for a way around us. Smith's now past his teammate Espargaro. Marquez is passing Espargaro, so I think we might actually we've got about a second buffer back to the guys behind, so we should be okay, I think. Into the final chicane then. It's going to be P15, I think, as long as we don't make a big mistake. So we've got points on this 990. A pretty good ride from us here. So then, absolutely nowhere near the leaders. Let's see how far we actually were off. 9 seconds in 3 laps, so we really didn't have the pace of Marquez and Rossi at the front. We dropped quite a bit back from Oliveira as well, really. Well, we're over a second slower than him. But our good start off the line is really what saved us. I mean, Paul Espargaro's fastest lap was slower than mine. Same with Lecuona as well, so poor Lecuona struggling. at the back there. Binder's fastest lap was very, very poor. I don't know what happened to him, but he definitely got mired on some of the laps because I'm sure he could go quicker than that. Yeah, we didn't do too badly there. The bike lost a lot more speed than I expected. I thought we'd be a lot closer, but I guess not, because we were just so slow on the straights. You could see even the KTM was pulling away from us, but when you think about it, 16 years between this bike and the ones we're racing, if you say that they're 2020 bikes, because obviously we've got the 2020 mod on. So a lot of evolution goes on in that time. So we'll have a look at the replay. Right, I'm looking to see what happened to Mir. So he's coming out here, he's right on the edge. He's right on the, oh, he's almost off the track, but then Petrucci definitely pushes him off. And the rear comes round here. Wow. He was brave there, so he kept that a full lock. And then just sort of came back onto the track. That was a bit dangerous. Sort of blocked Smith a little bit there. So we actually did a decent job to catch up to Smith. We could sort of keep with him with this first lap because the AI are a little slow on the first lap. So obviously through the corner, I mean we weren't even really gaining through the corners either, we couldn't even match them, so through here, through the last chicane, if I did the last chicane properly, you could just do the last chicane better than the AI, so you actually gained time. We were actually doing a decent job, but I think as soon as we went for this move on Oliveira really is where it went downhill. We basically lost that little gap to him, and then Smith attacked us. I ran, actually, no, I didn't really make a mistake there. I made a mistake on lap 3, wasn't it, at that corner, but then you can just see, I think I did run wide a little bit, but you could just see Oliveira just easily getting away from us, and then by the time we're towards the last section of the lap, where I could start to catch him, just too far behind. So I think that's where I'll end the video off here. Not really got anything else to say. Just had a quick look at the replay, saw what happened to Mir, had a look at my charge through. We actually did a very good job on the first 2 laps, I thought, well, the first lap. Obviously there's only a few more days until MotoGP 20 comes out, so experiments will probably end for a little bit, but then we'll be back to them. We'll definitely come back to them at some point, probably not too far into the game cycle. It's always fun to do a little bit. So if you want to see maybe the 1000cc, so the historic 1000, so like basically the 2013 bikes or the 2012 bikes, if you want to see me have a go on one of those against these guys, see what we can do there. This should be pretty close. I think I messed about, did it online once, and they were quite close. If you rode the bike well, you could do similar lap times, especially considering it's the AI. We could have a go at that maybe. So if you want to see that, do let me know, and I can do it. Obviously, there's only a few more days on this game, and I'm not sure about what bikes are actually in the next one, so I can't really plan experiments for that yet. I've seen a couple of little videos because a few people have got the game just given to them early by like I think they've pre-ordered it and it's just arrived early somehow. I don't know how that's exactly happened to them, but yeah, so we've seen a little bit of the historics, but I don't think the 2013 riders are in there, if I'm correct in saying that. So we'll have to do that on this game if I want to do it. I think there might be 2012 though, so we might be able to do it on the next game as well. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you're all staying safe, and I shall see you in the next one.